And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Hornets taking on the Timberwolves. For Charlotte, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. T-Wolves, Hornets, just moments away right after this. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Colin Sexton out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Cobb is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Now Cobb. Gobert with a screen on Sexton. Inside. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Baseline try. Edwards, no good. Here's Charlotte, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort, and it's good for 2.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Ball against MP. Plumlee, a screen on Randall. And Bridges, here we go. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
MP, the pass to Edwards. MP looking around. Picked by Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. And it's stolen by Plumlee. MP against Ball for 3. Sexton. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Drains the triple.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Minnesota on the foul. Hornets leading by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Trey Mann. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the center position. Now here's Bridges. He had 28 points in the win against Indiana. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Mann.
Boy, that's old school good by MP right there. He's been watching film of a lot of greats to make that move.
No good on the free throw. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Now here's Bridges. Back to man, and the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far.
And that's the risk you...
So it's Charlotte liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Yeah, it's been a barrage of threes. These days, more teams are playing outside in than inside out.
Kenny, you hurt my ears.
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Look here now at Charlotte. They've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian and...
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Cobb in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He had 46 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Cobb. Boy, so much fun watching him score the ball. He's averaging a little more than 36 a game. Pass to McDaniels, to the left side wing. To the inside, Edwards. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. And it's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Bridges outside. Shoots over Randall. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Oh, MP buries the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Ball. They lead by 7. Bridges outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
The 3 from Cobb. The Hornets pull it in. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from Ball. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
He will not think twice about letting it fly if Ball gets a look that he likes.
MP finds Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Cobb. Shot clock at 6. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets, Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Here's Cobb. He's got 10. Edwards with it. Back to Cobb. The three is up. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 5 assists tonight.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Now here's Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Green. The three from Ball.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Fires the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
A good look from MP. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Oh, got a piece of it. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Ball. It's stolen by Green. Here's Sexton. Here's Ball. Ball so slippery. Breaks down the D.
That is the LaMelo Ball special right there. No way to defend that.
Now Cobb. 13 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Sexton. Following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Plumlee. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. 5 to shoot. Back to Plumlee. Outside Sexton. Beyond the arc. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards against Sexton. Back to Randle. MP up top. And stolen by Sexton. In transition. Over Edwards. Another shot. And the play by Bridges as he finishes it off for 2. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And here's Charlotte now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Edwards pulls it in.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Randle, good.
Randle's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randle's game.
Now here's Ball. He's got 22. Bridges outside. Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And Cobb gets it to go on the assist by McDaniels. And now just a 2-point Charlotte lead. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
MP making his presence felt.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Charlotte is shooting a solid 47%. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Diabate's checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for Bridges. Knippel's checked in for Green. And it's Mann in for Sexton. Ball against MP. Ball left side. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter. To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Cobb. He's got 17. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Well, the Hornets shooting 35% in the third quarter. Here's Knippel. Nice passing by Charlotte here. They set the pick. Spins. There's Ball with a three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Ball against MP. Outside man. Williams with the screen. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. MP outside. For the lead. Pure from 3-point range. Cobb's got 20 points.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shutter.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Oh, we need to come back, baby. That's it. And lose this sorry team.
Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Shannon comes in for Edwards. Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Miles Reed in a suit? He must be hurt or something.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside man. Tries to spin move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, you know, Trey Mann is just a really solid, no weakness combo guard. Takes advantage of what the defense gives him and plays extremely hard all the time.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And he drives in, goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
With the step back, man with it. He's checked by Cobb. They get the rebound. And here's Knippel from the arc. Sinks the tray. Knippel's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Knippel. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Man. And Charlotte, another three.
That is a huge part of Man's game. Very comfortable from behind the arc.
Now here's Cobb. He's guarded by Man. Here's the three. MP nailing the long three.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Puts up a deep three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. MP getting it done for the Timberwolves. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Charlotte, Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Knipple out there with Trey Mann. And it's Connaughton in at the three, small forward. MP shot is off.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's MP. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. To the paint. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his fourth assist in this one. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Clark from deep. MP. The rebound by Bridges. Connaughton outside. On the wing man. Back to Connaughton. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That's the first of a three-game trip out on the road for them. And here's Knipple from the arc. On target from range.
The defenses have to chase Knipple off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. And here's Cobb. Outside Edwards. Back to MP. Stolen by Ball. Here's Knipple. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Now here's MP. Now here's DiVincenzo. The three from Cobb. It falls. And now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Cobb.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Hornets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Man, misses.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ball against MP. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And a missed layup. And he lobs it up. Tipped. And stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Kicks it out to MP to take the lead. Sinks it from distance. Cobb's got 31 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Cobb. After the basket by Charlotte. The triple hits for Edwards.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got 24.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Back to Cobb. Edwards looking it over. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Clock at 6. The Hornets pull it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Knippel. The rebound by Ingles. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. MP finds Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. The 3 is up. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ingles. Cobb's shot is off. Charlotte trailing. Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Ingles. Ingles got 4 rebounds now.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to DiVincenzo. MP is screen on Ball. Back to Cobb. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 35.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Outside, Williams. And here's Ball. Pass to man from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
MP, the pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Man, the pass to Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Ingles. Randall comes in for Clark. And Jaden McDaniels subbed in for DiVincenzo. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Sexton comes in for Man. Now here's Edwards. Back to Cobb. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cobb's got 38 points.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the basket by MP.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Hornets trail by 3. Bridges outside.
Truxton, he's a pretty good man defense.
Back to Ball. For 3, Sexton connects from downtown.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Cobb. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Cobb's got 42 in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Plumlee, defended by Gobert. Now Sexton. Five on the clock. Williams fires. Williams knocks down the three.
That is one of Williams' spots, and he hides out there.
MP against Ball. Here's Edwards. Here's MP. He launches. Yes! Using that window.
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
Timeout called, Hornets. MP really making a difference here.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
It's game. So I got to take over in these last minutes.
Green's checked in for Williams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's head coach was going over with his guys. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Ball. Let's loose for three. Gobert pulls it down.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got to come. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach, the previous plays, foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Good on the first, and that ties this game up.
You know, you come up with a list of all of the creative players in the league, and, you know, you've got to have LaMelo Ball on that list somewhere near the top. You know, he gives his head-turning passes at least a couple of times a game.
Now here's Edwards. Now MP.
MP, pressure moment.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Randall, yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Randall knows how to step up in the big moments. A clutch shot right there.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. MP against Ball. Plumlee, a screen on MP. With the shot. Jams it home!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards. It's money from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Trust my teammates.
Ball with it. MP's there. Bridges. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot. Hey, it's simple, folks. Get that rock to MP. He might be young, but he can get it done.
Timeout called, Hornets. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Outside Sexton, beyond the arc. Nope. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
I was inspired by what we needed to do to win, Dominic Hamill. Coach is great at keeping the big picture in view, but sometimes you got to go out there, stop thinking, and let that beast out. Tonight, that meant double-digit rebounds, but what's important is I played by instinct, letting the animal out.
Certainly did, MP. Good game.
Thank you.
VA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
You can see him playing Hall of Fame difficulty.